The more money we come across, the more problems we see. What is up there, guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of The Evolve. How you guys doing on today? You know what? In spite of that little fall right there, I played it off real well like it was a flip. I'm doing all right. So let's get right into it. Speaking of money, the stimulus package, it is coming. You are getting some money, but there is a lot of good news and bad news. I did a whole podcast on this with Libertarian Dave on yesterday, but a lot of you all didn't get to make that podcast. So I'm going to give you guys all the detail, all the update to make sure you get your money and to tell you guys who's getting it and what's going on. All right? Okay, so let's get right into this. So this bill, the Republicans, so let's get right into it. So as you guys may or may not have known, in May, kind of after our first stimulus in May, the Democrats, they proposed a stimulus package. They not just proposed it, but they passed one amongst the Democrats. It passed with flying colors. Everyone's on it. And let me tell you, it was pretty generous. I'm talking basically every family member gets $1,200. Kids, people, dads, aunts, anybody you have in your household, all your kids, they get $1,200. And they maxed it out at $6,000. So it could be, you could get up to $6,000. If you have at least 3 kids and mom and dad, you can get $6,000, man. So it was a pretty generous bill. So anyway, that bill, it went to the Republicans. The Republicans, they have done some editing, and they were like, whoa, this is a lot of money. This is $3 trillion. We thinking something along the lines of 1 trillion? 1 trillion? So the Republicans have passed something. It's looking like the Democrats are going to be in agreement on that. So let's talk about what the Republicans passed and what you can look for in your stimulus money. Okay, HEALS, Health, Economic, Assistance, and Liability in Schools Act. That's what the Republicans has passed. They are looking to pass a HEALS Act. Now, it's got health because they're saying that they're more focused on health and assistance. And you see, liability in schools. Now, that's the big part. Liability. We're going to talk a little bit about the liability because that's kind of what's holding up your stimulus. But first, let's just talk about the money. All right, so, so a little bit different than what the Democrats had proposed and had passed. You are getting $1,200. They have passed that in their HEALS Act that everybody gets $1,200. Every adult tax-paying, Social Security holding citizen gets $1,200. Now, here's the thing. Okay, so let me just pause right there because I said Social Security carrying citizen. Because that's the thing with the Republicans. They put in their bill, in this one, see, in the last stimulus package, we went by the tax identification number, the tax ID. But in this one, they want to change it. They said Social Security holding. So, the taxpayer ID is something that even immigrants can have when they come here to work. But they don't get Social Security numbers, only citizens, people born in here. So basically what I'm trying to say is that if you're an immigrant, you're going to be left out on the stimulus, this second stimulus, this. It's not me, people. Don't get mad at me. Okay, but here's the thing. If you got a stimulus but here's the thing. Basically, it's $1,200 for each individual. Yes. Now, it's going to be $500 for every dependent. Every child that you have, it's going to be $500. No cap. Y'all see what I did there? Like, hey, I'm about to spend all this money. No cap. Oh, wait. Because there were some people left out also in that first stimulus package that they did address in this one. And that was the people that were like 18, 19, 20 years old. That was like college students. A lot of them didn't get money. And a lot of their parents didn't get money. You see, what happened is that a lot of these college kids and 18-year-olds, they were still dependents and being claimed by their parents, because most of them are still with their parents, but also they are working adults. So the system was like, all right, let me see, let me check. All right, little Billy's working on the college in the library. Wait, Billy is with mom though. He's dependent of mom. So what do we do here? Do we give him $1,200 or do we give the mom the $500? So the system was like, I can't get it. Let's not give them anything. Let's not do anything. So it was this weird gap where the system didn't know what to do, so it didn't do nothing at all. So they addressed that. They said every dependent is getting $500. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, so everyone's getting that $1,200, but if you're only getting that full amount if you make $75,000 or less. So if you make more, then there's going to be a decrease. That's for individuals. If you're a couple, if you're married, you can make at least $150, $150,000. So no more than that. If you make $150,000, if you're a couple, you get the full $1,200. Boom, $2,400. I think I did that right. Yeah, $2,400. If you're single, you get that $1,200. I think that's all the information. Wait, unemployment. Oh, the unemployment, because a lot of you all were getting that extra $600 a week for a week. Now that expire on July the 31st here in a couple days. They did address that. Basically, the Republicans said, hey, instead of that $600, we want y'all suckers, we want y'all jokers to go back to work. We're going to give y'all $200. We're going to cut the $600 down to $200. All right. And then once we get back in the workflow, we're going to take that $200. And then once things get back in the workflow, then we're going to take that $200 and we're just going to give you 70% of what you were making. All right. So then you're not. So after a few months, they're going to stop giving the extra money in general and just do 70% of what you were making. Yeah. So if you were making a paycheck of $100 every week, then you would do the math, people. Now. This all sounds good. Now what's the holdup? When are we getting our money? I know. See, there's one holdup, and that is the liability protection. Democrats, they don't want a liability protection. Republicans, they want liability protection. What is liability protection? That is the protection because they want kids and they want everybody to go back to school and work, Republicans. So liability protection, it creates this safe harbor for businesses and nonprofits and churches and schools and governments to basically you can't sue them. Basically, this protection say you can't sue them if your kid gets corona. So if so they can force you to go to school. Now, if your kid ends up, like, God forbid, like dying or whatnot from corona because he went to school and got it, you can't sue the school or the government or anything. That's liability protection. Democrats were like, don't put that in there. Nah. Instead, the Democrats are saying, no. Instead of that, we want to put more money into the schools to offer better protection for employees and create safe harbors instead of making safe harbors by law, or if that makes sense. But that's what we're waiting for. They got to get this liability protection, see how they're going to meet each other halfway. But yeah, as you guys know, Donald Trump, he's the mama. All right there, guys. So that's the information. I just wanted to keep you guys updated. They said that you should be receiving your stimulus mid-August. The latest is like the third week of August. You should see that. If you got a stimulus, it should come out fairly quick. The Republicans just need Democrats to agree with it so that they can get it in front of Donald Trump, so Donald Trump can sign, and then once he signs it, the payments are going to work real fast this time, because as soon as they send the bill, they've already had everyone's social from the first stimulus, so it should be a lot faster, a a lot easier. Hit this video with a like there, guys. I like to know what you all think. Did you guys get a stimulus the first time? If you didn't, put it in the comments. I like to know why. What's up? And maybe we can offer some advice. And what do you all think about the whole stimulus thing? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you mad? Are you glad? More money, more problems, people. I will see you guys in the very next video. Peace.